What's up, world? Welcome to Beauty and the Booze, your self-inflicted dive into my drunken psyche. We got Ashley again.
Back again. Hey guys.
So today we are going to be doing a Q&A. So you guys sent us a whole bunch of questions, and we're going to answer some of them.
Yeah, we took a few out.
Yeah, there were a few that didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
So sorry. But for this fun adventure, we are going to be drinking some 8-bit beer because I love 8-bit, and Ashley loves IPAs. So this is a hazy triple.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Their triples are like super easy to drink for some reason. I don't know why. Like it sounds like it would be way harsher, but it's actually a lot smoother.
So just liquid magic.
Yeah, pretty much. This one is the Mug and Thunder. Okay, triple hazy IPA, and it's 10.4. So we're gonna,
We're gonna go down together.
yeah.
Your hands are
Like
like so tiny.
I'm a small person.
It's honestly the cutest thing ever. Like just.
I'm just a small person in general. I'm only 5'3" if I stand up straight, and I never stand up straight. So fill her up.
Super hazy.
Yes.
Kind of looks like orange juice.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, here goes.
Let's get it started.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Very good. It's just there's a. Whew.
There is a strong aftertaste.
Yes.
I will say that. But
Yes.
it's not bad.
No.
It is smooth. You weren't lying about that.
I don't think I could drink too many of them.
I think just this one would be good.
Yeah. I think you'd need something like lighter if you were going to drink more after this. So just because this is
like a one and done beer.
yes,
Yeah.
it's very because it's easy to drink. It's smooth, but it also feels
It's
almost heavy.
Yeah.
So, all right,
Let's do it.
let's jump in. Let's do some questions. Start with an easy one. We'll start with the top one. What's your favorite stout? Do you like stouts? Like, I mean, I guess we should start there. Like, do you even drink stout?
I don't.
No. Okay.
You know what? Honestly, I don't know what it is. I will, though, drink a little taster, and that's honestly enough for me. I think I just want to taste it, but I won't have an actual pint.
I'm just recently getting into stouts. So I think, like, my progression of beer, I was like, oh, yeah, let me just try this. I don't remember what I started out. I think it was, like, Angry Orchard. I think it was, like, my gateway beer. Like, you just kind of have to build up to it. But
Yeah.
the stouts sometimes can just be so heavy.
Yeah.
Just so heavy. My favorite, though, is actually from, I can't remember the name of the place. Carl Strauss.
Okay.
I remember Carl Strauss. They have, like, a golden stout, so it's not as heavy. It's really good. So if you're, like, not super into stouts, but you want to try something that's good, that's kind of, like, a little bit easier to drink, that golden stout from Carl Strauss, definitely the good bet. So we'll get you one of those. Take you to Carl Strauss. Next one's about beer too. So what's your favorite type of beer?
Type of beer? So I am an IPA drinker. The love started with Stone's Ruination. After that, I was just kind of hooked.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you worked there, didn't you?
No, I was just there a lot.
I thought you worked there.
Just there a lot.
It was almost as if she worked there.
As if I worked there.
Sometimes you just want to go where everybody knows your name. That was your cheers.
You know what? Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like 8-bit for me. 8-bit is kind of my cheers. You know, there all the time.
They're like, hey, back again. Or they're already like pouring my beer.
What's your favorite cereal?
Favorite cereal? You know what Trix was like my go-to?
Is it true that we can't see the shapes anymore because we're not kids anymore? Is that why they're circles now?
I felt that before.
Can't see it anymore because Tricks are for kids.
Definitely felt some type of way.
Yeah, me too.
What's that one with the frog on it and just like honey, like
Honey Smacks?
Honey Smacks.
Those, like, I feel like that, like, coats my mouth in like some weird like.
You can't have more than one bowl.
Oh, yeah.
I will say that, but I
don't feel like you can even have one because, like I said, I feel like it just like coats my mouth.
Kind of messes up the roof of your mouth.
Same with Captain Crunch. Like I love Captain Crunch.
Oh yeah.
But this shit like wrecks your mouth. Like it like tears it apart. Like it sucks.
It's worth it.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
Sacrifices that we make for quality cereal. What's the weirdest beer flavor that you've ever had?
The weirdest and the worst for me was the pumpkin spice.
I don't feel like that belongs in beer. Yeah, no.
Just don't do it.
No. I agree with you. I also had a pumpkin spice something or another beer, and it was just weird. Like it almost felt like I should have had it for like breakfast in a weird way. Like, and I was just like, no.
You know what is a good breakfast beer though? Boddingtons. Crack you open a Boddingtons for breakfast and enjoy. I will put my... I don't want to say life. Fuck it, I'll say my life. I'll put my life on it. Have a Boddingtons for breakfast and you're welcome.
Bottomless mimosas.
Yeah. I can't do... You know what? I overdid it on the champagne for bottomless mimosas, and I can never drink champagne again.
Oh no.
Tequila though. We're too good of friends. End up blacking out. I pretend like I'm coherent. Like I have like just something in me like is just acts like I'm sober when I'm not. I'm just a completely different person. We won't talk about her because it's just like completely different story. It's like
that wasn't Ashley. Story. That was Patricia. Okay, that was Patricia. It wasn't Ashley.
She has a name, but we won't summon her.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been given an alter ego while drunk. I feel like I have one because there's a certain time when I hit a certain point, and it's just who's that?
She's no
like who's that?
She's like the Tasmanian devil's mistress. Yeah, I can actually see that. She's like super hot little devil in the corner.
That's me, the Tasmanian devil's mistress. Would you rather go snorkeling or scuba diving?
I attempted to do snorkeling in Hawaii. It didn't work out. Scuba diving, I don't know if I'm ready to see Jaws yet.
I have gone snorkeling before, and it is very, very fun. I will say, though, it does give me a little bit of anxiety because I am constantly on, like, the lookout. Like, where's the shark? Like, when is it coming? Like, it's gonna get me. I will say, like, snorkeling is fun, and I would rather do that. I'm not gonna go submerge myself completely and go scuba diving. That's never gonna happen. No, like, I'm not claustrophobic, but I feel claustrophobic just thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm actually feeling, like, really uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, no. Green Lantern or the Flash?
I'm gonna go with the Flash.
Okay. I'm also gonna go with the Flash.
Okay.
Just because, I mean, I don't read necessarily a lot of comics, so it's, like, really mostly what I have to go off of is the actual, like, movies and, like, other things that, like, maybe I read or I pick up here and there. I mean, Ryan Reynolds just kind of... for the Green Lantern, so and he knows that too. So it just kind of killed the vibe for me for the Green Lanterns.
He came back as Daredevil? No, not Daredevil. Why did I say that?
I don't know.
What?
Ben Affleck was Daredevil before he was Batman.
I don't know what I'm saying right now. Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds played Deadpool and it was way better. Okay, I didn't mean to say Daredevil. That one was terrible too.
Doesn't love Deadpool.
Yes.
Shout out to Frank, because this is his question.
Jesus Christ.
Frank's been on my show. We talked about him last episode.
He's a very bizarre person, but he's great.
Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for this question? Who would win in a fight? Frodo or George Washington? And Frodo does not have the ring. So he can't just, like, disappear on you.
Let's just be honest. Frodo is a little bitch.
True. He would have made it nowhere without Samwise.
I was just going to say, Sam came in clutch.
Yep.
and did the damn thing.
True
while
hero.
Frodo cried in a corner.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna say George Washington.
I think I'm also gonna go George Washington. He was a fucking general. Let's just stick with that, okay? He's a fucking general, and he killed people. Who did Frodo kill? Frodo didn't kill anybody. Accidentally, maybe you could say he killed Gollum, but no. No. Frodo couldn't win.
Yeah.
No. George Washington.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Hands down.
Yeah. Gonna fuck him up in his powdered wig.
And his wooden teeth. Got it.
Your guilty pleasure TV show.
I did binge watch all the 90 Day Fiancé. That was a lot. I don't feel bad about myself anymore.
I think I've seen like one episode of the 90 Day Fiancé thing, and it like blew my mind. I was like, this is happening.
Some bizarre shit.
I was like, this is really, this is a thing. Okay. The first thing, for some reason, that came to my mind was Forged in Fire. It's really cool, and I don't know why I'm so obsessed with it, but it's just like, it's blacksmiths. Like, it's just like they have guys, and they make knives and swords. And
Hulu. It's on Hulu. I haven't seen it, but I know what she's talking about.
It's so fucking cool, and it just makes me want to like go out. Yeah,
become a blacksmith.
Yeah, I just want to make like a knife or like a sword. Like I want to be like yeah, I can do Damascus. Like what do you mean? Like I
what
know
did you
stuff.
do today? I built a sick ass sword.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I see it.
It's fucking cool. Like, so yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with that show. Like, if you haven't seen Forged in Fire, highly recommend it. Go check it out. At what age did you find out that Santa Claus was not real?
I don't know. I think my parents tried to be like sneaky, but like I was also very nosy. So I was just like extreme investigator. And I had to get down to the bottom of it. Because who the fuck was bringing those presents? I think I was maybe like 4 or 5.
Oh wow.
Tough shit.
Okay. So you were little.
Yeah.
When you were like, hey, I know what's happening here.
Yeah, I was just very bossy from the gate.
Mine was a little bit more traumatizing, I feel like. I feel like I still hold on to a lot of anger when it comes to Santa.
I can already feel it, like, this aura.
I'm a very trusting individual. I, like, almost teeter-totter, like, border on the line of, like, gullible. My parents said, hey, this guy shows up at the house, and he brings you presents. And I'm like, yes. Like I love this guy.
Okay, and me over here, like, this old man walks into my home and leaves things. Suspicious.
I didn't find out that Santa Claus was not real. I shit you guys not until like 5th grade. Like I was
How
like,
did they keep
I was literally like 10 years old.
And
like when I finally found out, like that Santa Claus wasn't real.
None of the kids told you.
No, like nobody told me.
That's highly impressive.
Like I was like 10 years old, still believing in Santa Claus, like in 5th grade. Like I feel like an idiot. But I was so traumatized by this.
Best kept secret was from Jasmine. Oh my god.
When my parents finally like told me, I was so mad. I was so bitter. I literally walked around, I shit you not, for like 2 weeks just calling my parents Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Like, I was literally, that's all I did. Like, if my mom would try to talk to me, I'd be like, okay, Mrs. Claus. And she was like, okay, you can stop. Like, and I was like, no. Like, it's not okay. Alright, guys, so this is the last question that I have. Shout out to Zach, because this one came from Zach. So, I talked about them last episode, but Zach and Josh do a podcast, so Assholes and Elbows. I was actually just recently a guest on their show, so it was really fun. So go give them a like, listen, you know, follow them, subscribe, all that stuff. Ashley, is it ass or is it titties?
I'm a butt girl. I will say that. So I'm gonna go with ass. Got a lot of cake. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta go the same route. It's all about that ass.
All about that ass.
That ass.
That ass.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the show is,
Beauty and the boobs.
titties.
I mean, Beauty and the booze.
Yeah. That's all the time we have, guys. So, thanks for joining. Yes. Do not forget to like, subscribe, do all the things. Find me on the social media, beauty.and.the.booze. Find me there on Instagram. You can find Ashley. She's going to spell it again. Ready, set, go!
At ASHALIIE. I couldn't
Boom!
even remember that.
And then
Actually,
go find the other guys that I talked about today. My, 3 really good friends who all do podcasts. So Frank, you can find him Useless Frank. He also does the Reckless Nerd and Completely Useless podcast. So you can find him on all of those. And then you have Zach and Josh. You can go ahead and find them at Assholes and Elbows. All 3 of those guys are freaking fantastic. So just go ahead, go listen to them, like, subscribe, all the same things you guys do for me. So, but that's it. That's all the time we have. So, cheers.